Welcome to my extended public service announcement. Listen or move along, but don't whine to me about it because I simply don't give a shit, and you were warned this is a long one. This is where I piss off copsuckers on YouTube with their beliefs that are based contrary to fact. So much so that they almost literally have a seizure trying to get to their keyboards to whine to me. First off, let's cover a very funny but contrary to fact label some like to throw around. Sovereign citizen. Hey, if you're a sovereign citizen, well, more power to you. I, however, am not. Though I do find some of your videos hilarious. Fact checklist. Driver's license, check. Vehicle insurance, check. Vehicle registration, check. In order to dismiss ideas and facts that threaten your beliefs, you need to label. I understand. In other words,
Well, whatever helps you sleep at night, bitch. Love you.
hey, copsuckers, which one of these is the good cop again? The ones committing the horrendous abuse or the ones not standing against it? It's partly because of blind copsucker sheep-tards like you that this type of activity has been increasing, and more officers learn to think that this type of activity is okay. I'm not saying all cops are bad. Hell, there's some damn decent cops working at the honorless PD here. I'm saying when you blindly support and endorse anything, it tends to lose accountability and responsibility to those that it claims to serve. Wake the fuck up, sheep-tards, and pull your heads out of your anuses. Next, to the people whining about my narrative about the rights of those being investigated and possibly arrested, where the people whining are obvious copsuckers. You know, the type to defend cops always in almost every situation. They often whine when hearing about police brutality, police ignorance, and police unaccountability, police unprofessionalism, police misconduct, police refusal to acknowledge they are public servants, such as this turd, Madam Dirty Sanchez, here.
You want to identify yourself to me, officer? I'm sorry? Can I get your name and badge number, please? Negative?
Or this fuckturd here.
Because
You will stop because we don't know this vehicle coming through our parking lot.
Or this waste of a badge here.
I say we tow his car. I say we tow his car.
I'd call them turds in the punch bowl, but that would indicate that they are isolated mentalities, and from my experiences with honorless PD, I'd have to honestly state that they are more like turds in the toilet bowl, which is also occupied by many other turds of their mentality and caliber, with the largest turds sitting at the top of the pile. However, I do derail here, so back to the point. Copsuckers simply cannot stand the fact that I was pointing out the constitutionally protected rights of the accused, in this case the motorcyclist being arrested, against self-incrimination and aiding in an investigation against himself. Some moron said, "They have to ask questions, how else do they investigate?" Yes, good point, fuckstick. But their duty to investigate does not make moot nor irrelevant the duty of the accused to protect himself from statements and evidence being used against him later. Alleged evidence, I should say. Further, contrary to you copsuckers' beliefs, often statements made are twisted and used unscrupulously by the system and the officers you so quickly kneel before. Now, I won't speculate as to what you fantasize about while you kneel before them, but I'd wager it's not about tying their boots for them. Anyway, the fact remains that we are a country of checks and balances that regulate the right of the police to investigate versus the right of the accused to not bear witness against himself. I realize you copsuckers are too ignorant, brainwashed, and blind to comprehend such notions, but the accused, or detained, or arrested person should almost never aid them, nor make statements, and the Supreme Court agrees with this, as do many others much more educated on the matter than you or I. In keeping with my tradition, though, whatever makes the copsuckers whine must be what I need to do more of. As such, I'll be sure to narrate more when I see the Blue ISIS gang members trying to convince the accused or investigated person that he should see things from the officer's perspective, or should, quote, help me help you, unquote, when the only help he will often offer you is a pair of handcuffs and a free ride to the dementia center. Oops, I mean detention center. And yes, I often have my own beliefs about the guilt or innocence of some of the people in my videos, but beliefs are not facts, nor are they considered beyond a reasonable doubt. Look it up. Which the copsuckers seem to forget is the standard and the bar to reduce false accusations and convictions. These same brain-dead sheep trip over themselves to degrade their own rights by ignoring these facts, and praising their heroes in blue for expecting people to surrender such rights. So get your thumbs down ready, your ignorance converted into words, and your stupidity into overdrive. I'm not here to change your illogical opinions. Your own voiced ignorance is important for others to observe. I'm simply here to ensure you and your fellow bootlickers, copsuckers, and those wearing the boots you lick that have forgotten they work for we the people and are supposed to be servants, not slave masters, have more to whine about. You keep proving my various and numerous assertions, and I'll keep laughing at your destruction of your own rights by your own ignorance. You copsuckers whine more than the cop haters. That makes me laugh hard. Keep holding on to your all cops are always good cops and heroes beliefs, and I'll keep on laughing. As a side note here, I should have many more thumbs down on my Cop Watch Moto Madness video based upon the amount of emails whining to me and praising their heroes in blue. Copsuckers failing as usual. Step it up, you sheep. I think the worst part is when people in the military or former military are some of the first in line to shit on the rights of the accused or their own rights after raising their right fucking hand to defend and uphold the Constitution which stipulates those rights. If you're on my page after having raised your right hand, or emailing me, or messaging me, whining about me trying to narrate to educate people about their rights, the same rights you raised your right hand to defend in the Constitution, then I think you're a fucking idiot. And you need to reevaluate what you raised your right hand for. Because I think you forgot. Anyway, make no mistake, I'm not on here to make friends. I'm not on here for digital pats on the back through the thumbs up ridiculousness, nor for subscriber count, and I don't lose shit if you don't sub, or do sub, or thumbs up, or thumbs down, or watch or don't watch. All of that means jack shit to me, except that I do get a laugh from some of it at times. And for my final section of the book that you've probably not listened to 3 words of, and that's your fucking choice. I want to take a quick trip down memory lane with Madame Dirty Sanchez. This is a trip that I had completely forgotten I had taken prior until reviewing my collection. Now I know why he didn't want to identify. These clips come from the video I posted on YouTube about Sanchez Williams' shitty driving some time ago. Do you think he would ticket others for that type of driving? Shh, it's rhetorical. This is probably why he's still a little salty. I've got an idea. Let's sing together while we watch, shall we? Great. Over the yellows and through the whites to honorless PD we go. He'll show us the way if only he'll stay upon the fucking road. One more time. You know the words. Over the yellows and through the whites to honorless PD we go. He'll show us the way if only he'll stay upon the fucking road. In my opinion, the bottom line is, when you are supposed to be a public servant, but refuse to answer to the public and your own department's policy, then you are neither a servant nor a good officer, at least at that point. No wonder they hired him. He fits right in with the command staff mentality of do as we say, not as we do, slaves. In closing, people love to hate the messenger, especially when the message contradicts their delusions. So I'll do you a favor. If you're looking for a messenger to hate,
I'm your huckleberry.